twin renewable energy plants in Virginia and Hibbing are at risk of being shut down. It's part of a provision in the Jobs and Energy Bill signed by Governor Dayton, which makes up a portion of the state's budget. Xcel Energy is behind the provision. KBJR 6's Jesse Slater joins us now to explain. Jesse?
Xcel Energy had been lobbying at the Capitol for months to convince state lawmakers to include provisions that would result in the shutdown of several biomass plants across the state. It all stems from a contract Xcel made with the plant on the Iron Range called the Laurentian Energy Authority. Xcel purchased power from them on a long-term contract, which doesn't expire for another 9 years. The new law would allow Xcel to end those purchase power agreements early, relieving them of their biomass mandate. Biomass is an organic matter used to produce clean, renewable energy materials, such as tree trimmings, animal waste, and leftover wood products. Xcel officials claim the plant needs to be shut down because the cost to produce energy is too expensive. The executive director of the Associated Contract Loggers and Truckers of Minnesota, Scott Dane, says there are several other industry costs that would suffer without the biomass industry.
The public cost, the environmental costs, the economic development costs, the job losses, the invasive species impacts, the efforts to address invasive species. There's many more public costs that need to be factored in, and when you do that, it far exceeds any proposed or purported savings that Xcel is talking about right now.
And Xcel Energy issued a statement saying, quote, "We are always looking for ways to keep customers' bills low, which is why we worked closely with our suppliers on the future of the biomass contracts. The energy generated from these facilities is the most expensive energy on our system and is more expensive than other cleaner renewable sources. We expect to save our customers nearly $700 million over the next 11 years. Regarding the use of Renewable Development Fund money for the Laurentian Authority, the communities have served as hosts for biomass projects for decades. As this renewable energy experiment winds down, it's important that funds be provided to assist the communities with this transition.
All right, so Jesse, a lot to take in, that's for sure. But first off, with this provision, would that take effect immediately? Is the plant at immediate risk of being shut down? How would this work?
It's not at an immediate risk right now. The request would have to be sent to the Public Utilities Commission, and then they would have to approve the details. On top of that, the shutdown would have to be reviewed by the authorities who run the regional electrical grids.
All right, not a definite thing yet.
Not a definite thing at this moment.
Okay, thank you, Jesse.
Thanks.